Welcome back to another video on the KLX here. It's been a hot minute since I've rode this thing. It's realistically probably been like 3, maybe 4 weeks since I've been out riding this thing at all. Like, it's just been parked, and I've been riding for maybe like 3 or 4 minutes to get to the start of this trail right here. And I'm gonna tell you, it does not feel normal to be sitting like upright now with like my hands out kind of like up, I don't know, versus when I'm on the 636. And then where the feet are, it's just everything about this just feels a little odd. But anyway, I might be a bit rookie mode here because everything just feels like not normal. I just feel like, I don't know, like I'm riding a bike for the first time sort of feeling. Ugh. And even though it's only been like 3 or 4 minutes, it hasn't felt natural yet. Like, I thought that it would be like riding a bike, but it wasn't. Ugh. I also don't know where the fuck this trail goes. I don't think I've ever been down this one. It's in an opening right here, because a lot of trails back here I noticed do. Now we'll keep going this way. I'm not in for a challenge today. It's way too fucking hot out today. It's like 30 degrees. I'm wearing my armor, my gear, whatever, my motocross gear. And I don't even know how to fucking ride a dirt bike anymore. But yeah, I'm wearing that gear, and I'm wearing a fucking hoodie just for like some sort of cover. These are fucking really loose rocks. Nice view in here though, of, well, just trees, but still. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Nice view, he says. It's fucking trees, and you can see 12 feet into the fucking clearing. Oh, well, that stick got me right in the fucking face. Whoa, aren't you wearing a helmet? Yes. Whoa. There's a fucking bridge out right here. I can see a river down here. I see, like, oh, it is just a blockade, eh? Wonder how I get to the other side. I'm gonna go ask that guy. There's a guy walking over here. There's some old dude. The bridge is out. It looks like there must be a crossing over there, because that guy's going somewhere. I don't know, I'm trying to get a view down there. It doesn't look like nothing crossing to me. Guess I'll just try going down this little side trail right here, maybe. Let's see what's over here before I get myself fully fucked. Yeah, I'll give it a little go down there. We'll see what the fuck I find. There's someone coming up this way. Good thing I've... How many more? Is it just you two?
No, there's one more.
Okay.
A bit slower, so.
No, I just didn't want to run into them.
Yeah. Is that a 250?
300.
Oh, yeah. I want a street trail.
So it's a lot of fun, but it's not so fun when you need to take the highway.
Nice bike.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. 23.
23?
Yeah.
Got it brand new.
Cheers, man. See you later. Oh, it's cool. Meet a couple of dudes back here out of nowhere. Anyway, I completely, as soon as I saw them, I forgot about that old guy until I remembered. Now I'm like, oh, fuck, this poor old guy. What if he fell? Like, I dead ass heard a noise that would resemble a person falling and like kind of slapping the rocks, you know what I mean? And but not, I didn't hear any sort of like noises other than that. Like I didn't hear a splash or a yelp for help or anything of that sort. So rest in peace, old guy, I guess. Thank God those kids were there though, telling me about the fucking crossing, river crossing. Not in the mood for that. No, man. Okay, back at the main road. This is where the video started, and this is where it ends. See you later, guys. Just kidding. Anyway, this feels super weird to be riding still on this bike. Like, just the positioning of everything. I mean, I'm getting more comfortable with it. I guess it's still just balance, right? You know what I mean? Like, it's ultimately, at the end of the day, a bike's a bike's a bike, you know what I mean? It's all just about, they all work the same. It's just a matter of where your fucking, where everything is and sensitivities and all that. But anyway, I don't think I've ever been down that one either. And I won't be today. I didn't downshift at all. Whatever. Anyway, it feels good to be on bumpy roads again. Like I bought a motorcycle specifically for this sort of riding, like on these old abandoned, well, I say abandoned, but these old like logging roads. And anyway, long story short, I did it a bunch last year. Not as much as I would have liked, just because of the rain, and I probably went on about that a lot of times. But and then I started really enjoying, like I wanted to take the bike on a road trip, and that road trip to go get fish and chips in a town called Lunenburg changed my entire view of like biking. I suddenly, and for the first time ever, had an actual interest in riding on the road, especially like taking like semi-windy highways and seeing like different parts of the, you know, the region that I live in that isn't like in the middle of nowhere. Like this forest, I could be in Atlantic Canada, I could be in Ontario, I could be in like Virginia, I could, you know what I mean? I could be in fucking northern Texas. Like you could be anywhere, and the scenery, this is all basically the same. So anyway, long story short, wanted to see more shit, so I started really liking the streets, and that really shows by the fact that my Dunlop 605 tires are fucking, they're still good, but yeah, you can tell that this I wouldn't be surprised if I need new tires. Anyway, long story short, I started really liking the roads, so I started looking into a street bike, and I kind of narrowed it down between a couple. I knew that I wanted more power, because when I was riding on the street, this 300 just didn't feel like enough. I weigh 200 plus pounds myself, so you know, it's a lot for the bike to do. I can't take the highway anywhere. It meant that if I wanted to go for like a ride on like the not as fast highways, like the 80-90 kilometer an hour ones, whatever, but 70 kilometer an hour ones, to get to them, a lot of the time I had to take an extremely long route, or I had to put it on the back of my Jeep just to get there, because I couldn't get this thing up on the big time highways that are, you know, 110, and you're still going slow at 110. And that's the speed limit. So anyway, I started looking into a street bike, and I was between a couple, realistically. I mean, I flirted with the idea of a couple, but the two that I was pretty much narrowed down to was either a ZX6R or a Z900. in the Z900 instead of the Z650 or whatever. The only reason why would be the I like the look of it more. It just like the frame, like the body of the bike, it just gets filled up more by the 900cc motor versus the other one. Anyway, I started looking into street bikes, and then before I knew it, a fucking barn burner of, at least in my opinion, of a deal came up on a 636. So I pulled the trigger in like February, I think it might have been, possibly March, and just sat there staring at the bike until the roads were cleaned of salt and frost, and you know, the rain had come and washed it all away many times, and the roads were hot so that the tires were sticky, you know. I've yet to come across any wildlife. I found some pheasants, a fox, and I found some shit, and that was really it. I've never seen a bear, thank fuck, or a deer, moose, or caribou, or fucking nothing else. Not even a raccoon. A couple of chipmunks. But anyway, on a fucking Friday afternoon at 3 in the afternoon, this is what I'm doing. This is a fucking dream come true, man. It's not even a holiday weekend. I just took the day off, you know? Nah, guys, I got something to do. What are you doing? I'm going fucking riding, man. I don't know what this is all about. Whoa, there's some big time trees fucking knocked over in there. Holy shit. I don't think I got that on camera. I was gonna just turn down there, but I see some gates and whatnot. This is soft sand. Holy shit. Good time to be turning my head and looking at nothing. Looks like there's a clearing up there. Power lines. Okay. There we go. Whoa, what the fuck? I found a lake. Well, I didn't find it. There's a trail here, but interesting. There's some yellow thing in their lake too. It's a fucking dam. Damn. There's a dude fishing. Wow. Fishing right on the shore there. Where the fuck is this at? Let me tell you, it's fucking hot out up here. Oh wow. That must have been their vehicle I saw parked up there. I don't know if I would really call those rapids, but there's a little stream here. And a dam. Unreal. Look at this guy. Wonder if there's even any fish up here. I can't imagine there being much. Alright, I made it back from that lake after sitting there. It doesn't look like those guys were catching anything on the fish. They were even saying, oh, I'm not getting a bite. But anyway, I'm back at this lid where I turned. So I came from that way, turned at this thing, and we're going to go up the hill now. Carry on with our little adventure of the day. I wouldn't mind like a slightly more challenging than this trail. Well, this isn't even this is a fucking easy breeze right here, but I wouldn't mind like a like a double trail or whatever they're called, like something that like ATVs would be on, you know. But I don't, like those guys earlier, I don't want to be crossing no rivers and shit. The first kid, his the younger looking one, his ATV look, his four-wheeler looked like it was fucking dry, dirty, but like not bad. And then I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna take this trail after these guys. And then the second guy, the side of his was all muddy and wet and everything. I'm like, they just came from the same way. So I asked him, like, and he's like, oh, it's a river crossing. Anyway, if I threw the conversation up there, then I don't need to be repeating it. You already saw that. There's a whole lot of these little pull-offs right here, like this sort of thing. I think people set up like tents and whatnot there. Whoa, this is a fucking bridge right here? Oh shit. Last second I saw the yellow markers on either side and I'm like, this is a bridge? I did not notice that, you know, the land on either side of it was disappeared. Like, I'm pretty far from fucking home right now. I'm in the middle of nowhere. There's no cell service here or anything. This is a easy trail, but like I'm off in the middle of nowhere right now. Like, I literally could not find me on a map because I'd need a satellite GPS or something in order to pinpoint where I even am. Which, I mean, I know the general area, so like if I looked on a map after the fact, I could probably put 2 and 2 together. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a pheasant. It didn't even want to move. Was it laying an egg on the street? Oh, fuck, there's a lake up ahead, and I'm going to find a way to get to it. I didn't bring any cigars with me, though. Fuck, that was a mistake, wasn't it? I say it a million times, but it's hard to tell how fucking difficult these roads are. Like, this is all rolling out around under me, which anyone with off-roading experience knows what I'm going through right now. So I probably don't need to remind you, but anyone that comes across this that is just interested in a KLX300 and they're just kind of trying to see what the bike's all about, and then somehow they're still watching this fucking video, watch out for these kind of trails. Like this kind of landscape. It's fun, and I would definitely put it on the easier side of things, but stay cautious because you get a little confident, and then all of a sudden rocks are rolling out from under you, and before you know it, you got a bent fucking clutch lever. If you follow along with what I'm saying. Because here's the thing that fucks with you. You can't, like, the light, I don't know how to say this. So, see where it's like shady but then there's sunspots? That hides stuff. It's like, it works as a natural camo of the landscape, you know? It's like a natural camouflage for the landscape. So, you're rolling along and all of a sudden one fucking loose rock. Let's see what this road's all about, because I wanted to go check out that lake. Think this gets to it? Obviously this is not a road like I thought it was going to be, but I do see a lake down there. I don't know if the GoPro's picking this up, but I can in fact see a lake through here, and I just saw a little trail right there, so maybe I'll check out how difficult that trail looks and determine whether I'm gonna give it a fucking go right now or not. This little thing right here. Yeah, let's fucking give it a whirl. We're already going, so we might as well fucking... I also have to make sure I can make it back up this fucking thing, which so far it's not looking half bad. Whoa, this looks fucking wild in here. Probably shouldn't have stopped between those roots like that. I'm gonna get right up there and take a photo and then take a look. Cool. So this is the same lake that had that dam, I bet. Here I am at this beautiful spot, and I'm going to take off right now. Actually, you know what? Why don't I, just to make sure that I get one good thumbnail of this. Here we go. This is for the thumbnail. Anyway, take it all in. This is Canada. We're gonna make our way back out of here. I gotta be honest, I have never in my life wanted a cigar so fucking bad. And like a drink, I would have hung out right here. I sat on that rock for like 10 minutes, just kind of breathing some oxygen, you know, just relaxing, drying off some sweat. But I would love to have had a cigar right now. And cell phone service, to be totally honest with you. Just because I want to send us a photo of this to someone. Not so much for any other reason, but first world problem, right? All right, well, whew. All right, let's make our way back. This is actually quite the fucking hill. Oh boy. Yeah, so why don't I stop on it? Oh boy. Don't roll back. Oh, we're good, we're good, we're good. Ooh. Up over that one. Around this side here. Oh boy, I went over that rock. I meant to go to the side of it. Oh, that was easy. Anyway, back to the main trail. We were coming from that way. I thought this was a road. I was going to check it out, and then I saw this little path last second, and that was well worth it. I will take note of this spot here, and let me tell you something. When I say I'll be back with a whole fucking box of cigars. Ooh, look at this fucking hill here too. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah, I saw that last second and just fucking had to jump it, you know? Oh, that's a good way to fucking die. So, my GoPro died at the bottom of this hill. I was taking a corner and there was like a log sticking out, and I said something about a good way to die. Anyway, I heard the GoPro die then, so I just went up the hill and I found this split here. So I didn't go up this way ever. I came from this way one time. I came from this way, never went this way. Anyway, I think I'm going to go up this because it looks like there was a bit of a clearing up there, and it looked like quite the vantage point if I saw at all what I think I might have saw, which wasn't much, but like, look at this fucking view as it is. Whew. But anyway, up here, I'm betting there's an even better view of what? I don't know yet. And remember I said I saw a clearing up here that was determined to be a lie. But I do like this trail so far. I like the look of this trail so far is what I should say. Looking pretty good up ahead. I can make it up this fucking thing. Oh yeah. And then we'll swoop across right fucking here. Yeah. You just gotta pick the decent lines, boys. I'm not talking about line dancing or lines of white knight stuff, you know? Oh boy. I don't know about this one though. I just fucking sent it up the center. Here I am talking about lines, and I did the complete opposite of everything I just taught at my little school of, hills. Oh, fucking bug just went into my helmet. Like inside. I think it flew out. It's nowhere around my mouth now, so that's good. See, earlier, this is the kind of trail I was saying I was interested in doing today. As long as it stays like kind of along these lines, like I'm perfectly fine with a bit of challenges, but I just don't want to be fucked with, like, you know, my skill set is not particularly high. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a fucking rookie, okay? It's funny because these are not normal things to brother, brother, do I go this way or not? Okay, we're gonna go this way. At least not super far this way, but I'm gonna go this way for a little bit. See what the trail becomes, and then decide from there. Oh, it's like a balancing act on here. Cause I hate riding in ruts. Wait a second. Oh my god, I just rode up to a tower. Am I gonna get in a bunch of shit? What the fuck is this? And I still have no self-service out here. What is this running that? Wow. Well, I'm not fucking around with that. I guess we'll go back to that fork and maybe I'll continue to the right. Is this the fork? I think it is. Do I go this way and see what happens, or do I just fucking send it back? And it's 4 o'clock, I gotta go home and eat. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back. Alright guys, I'm at the fork in the road here. Tune in next time to see where I went. Spoiler alert, that's the way I didn't go. This is the way I came from, and I'm gonna go back this way. It's 4 o'clock. I probably got an hour to ride to get back to load my bike up, and then it's another half-hour ride from there to get home. And I want to eat, and then I'm going to get out on the Ninja tonight, and then probably ride to the gym or something. Anyway, I'm going to catch you guys in the next video, although parts of another video will be from this ride if I see anything worth noting. Anyway, we will take mental note of this spot, and we're going to go check that trail out, probably either later this weekend or like in 2 weeks when I'm off again. Later.